For the Young at Heart is sponsored by Duville Life and Wellness Community, a commitment to care, a legacy of compassion. This is Duville.
Hello, welcome to For the Young at Heart. My name is Lucille Jerome. On today's program, we're going to be taking a look at pets and their owners. Who owns who? Who walks who? And how does that all work together? I have three guests with me today. I have Diane Tower, who is the owner and the administrator of the Andover Veterinary Hospital. And then we have her wonderful mother here, who's Betty Lindsay. And she's got lots of stories to tell us, too, that between the two of them. And then we have Molly, the pet dog, who's one of three, actually. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
Okay. This dog is beautiful and lovely.
We brought the quiet one.
You brought the quiet one. Okay.
The one who behaves.
The one who behaves. All right, then. Whatever works. But in the meantime, I want to know a little bit about you. How did you become an owner of a veterinary hospital? And does this run in your family? Are you a veterinarian?
I'm not a veterinarian. Okay. It does run in my family. I have a brother and sister-in-law who are both veterinarians who run an alternative holistic veterinary hospital in North Andover. My uncle was a veterinarian. My dad, I grew up in a house connected to the hospital in Andover, and I lived it my whole life. Mom worked in the animal hospital for years and years, and I kind of did too. Okay. And we've always had animals. Dad used to do large animal and small. We always took in animals that nobody wanted or hurt, couldn't pay for. We kind of accumulated, always had rabbits, cats, dogs.
An exciting life.
At any one time, how many pets might you have had in your house?
Great Dane, Pointer, a couple of Dachshunds, some rabbits, cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never a boring moment.
A raccoon.
A raccoon also.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was a baby when we got it.
So never a boring moment growing up, huh?
We had little puppies that couldn't nurse a mom. We'd have baskets of everything.
So and it's snakes that would come in a box, and I'd say, don't you bring that in here. Oh, Mom, it'll never get out. We'll keep it in this box. The next thing I hear is, oh, it got out of the box. That's our house.
That's your house.
Yeah.
Okay. So you married a veterinarian.
Right.
And you worked in the office, or did you also do some work there too?
Dick and I met in Michigan State, first term freshman English class. And he wanted his own practice, so we built it.
Okay.
It was quite exciting.
Yeah.
Yes,
so he was
it
in the
sounds
Army, and then he worked in Dedham for a couple of years, and then he built the animal hospital in 1958.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
it was
she
wonderful.
she worked in surgery and front desk and mostly in the back. So most people didn't know who she was because she was always behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my grandfather worked there too. So.
Your grandfather worked there also.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that really isn't
When
the
he
case.
retired, he worked
Right,
there.
right,
yes.
right. So you're now the owner of it, and in your own home, how many pets might you have at any one time?
3 dogs.
The three dogs.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to cats, so
Okay.
I have to find homes for cats now.
Okay.
But my mother-in-law has a cat continually because I'm giving her the cats that I can't keep in my
Continually,
house.
right.
But we have a shepherd, a lab that's my daughter's that we babysit for, and we have Molly in the evenings because she goes to Marlin Place with Mom.
Now, you're living at Marlin Place in Andover, and Molly visits you how often?
Every day.
Every day?
Most every day.
Okay.
They bring her to me in the morning, and they pick her up at night, which is wonderful of them to do that. I could keep her overnight there. They would gladly accept it.
All right.
But my kids won't accept it because they don't want me to have to take her out at 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So they pick her up and bring her in the morning.
Well, that's reasonable, isn't it?
It's an assisted living place, and people adore the dog. You can go in sad face,
Right.
bring Molly in, everybody
Everybody smiles.
smiles.
You can't even get in the place because they all have to say hi to Molly
Yeah,
and
they
get their lick or
do.
their kiss
Okay.
all the way down the hall.
So sometimes your children want to come see you, and
they do all the
they have
time.
to make way, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We bring
They
the
do.
other two a lot.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we have the
Okay.
2 dogs, we have the 3 dogs.
So you told me Molly is the quiet one.
Yes.
Tell me just a little bit about the 2 others, because you have 2 others also.
We do. I have a
I mean,
black.
I don't want them to be jealous,
Yes.
you know.
We have a 110-pound black shepherd. He's absolutely gorgeous, so he's like stunning for people to look at. He's a little fearful of people, but once they get to know them, the people are getting to know them here, then he's great with all the senior people. And then we have a lab, and so he's just, you know, just a lot to deal with, just
Right,
110
right,
pounds.
right.
And he's very well behaved,
Right.
but when you have 3 of them,
Yeah.
it gets a little much. And I
then
don't want
there's
him
Ruby.
pulling or knocking anybody over, even though
Okay.
he's very well behaved. And then we have Ruby, who's our little, we laugh when we say Ruby. She's a 3-year-old terror, but very good and
Terror
well
or
behaved.
terrier?
She's a black lab.
Okay.
Yes, and she's full of the devil.
She is.
Okay.
And she's just a little funny thing, just she's a character, I guess.
And they all get along?
Yes.
These 3, the 3 family members, they
Yeah.
get along?
The shepherd rules the 2 labs.
Yeah, he tells them what to do.
He tells those 2 females what they can, if they can come in, or if they can lay down, or if they can use his bed. There's no
boss.
words,
He's the
but
boss.
he's the boss, and they know it
And they know it.
Yeah.
How long did it take them to learn that he was the boss?
right away.
Right away.
Yeah. Well, he's not the youngest, but he's the middle child.
Okay.
But he definitely, we tell him what we want them to do. So we trained the 3-year-old by telling him what we wanted the 3-year-old to do.
Okay.
Because if he tells her no and we tell her yes, she listens to him, which is, you know,
Right,
constant. Like,
right.
no, Bruno, she can come in, no, she can
Okay.
sit.
So right now Molly is resting.
She's happy.
She's very happy and resting, and probably doesn't know that she's on TV.
Right.
Okay? Very subdued, very pleasant,
Take
and
her-
everybody loves Molly.
Everybody.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
Molly.
They all love Molly.
Yeah.
And if I come in without Molly, it's not hello Betty, it's where's Molly?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a wonderful dog for there. She lets people know she likes them.
Right.
A lot of your trained dogs come in and they pet them, fine, but Molly will come in and she'll give them a lick and say, I like you,
Okay.
with her motions.
And she'll go up and she'll be like, hi,
Oh,
I'm
how
here.
sweet.
Yeah.
And the tail goes a mile a minute.
Loves
and-
it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
loves people.
Molly, I think you said was 9?
10.
10 years old. I'm sorry.
I wish she could be 2.
Okay. And you've had her how long?
Since she was 8 weeks old.
8 weeks.
She was a baby,
Okay.
a little hellion.
You'd never know it now.
Yeah,
No.
she was a
She
terror.
was tough.
No, but she was a hellion.
Really?
She,
What kinds of things did she get into?
everything.
Everything.
You kept her confined unless you were with her, so she didn't chew up the house or, you know.
Yeah.
But careful training, she became a real nice dog.
Now, what kinds of things does Molly do? Any tricks or anything like that?
Molly will sit or stay or come. She'll play dead.
She'll play dead?
You're already playing dead. Here, come here. You want to come sit? Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, lay down. Down. Oh, shit, I was just
Molly.
doing that.
Play
Oh,
dead.
look at her.
Play dead, Molly. Here, Mommy. Molly,
That's a half
play
dead.
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 She
All
will.
the way. Dead.
The chair's in her way. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Now she expects a treat.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
oh
treats.
dear.
That's okay.
Oh
We
dear.
don't wanna
These
start the
dogs
treats.
live on
Good girl.
food,
Okay, lay down.
Okay.
We're done.
and we have to watch
Yeah.
her food, or she'd be a blimp.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So,
See, she's really alive. She's not like the sleeping child.
so this particular dog brings comfort and joy and pleasure to some of your neighbors, all of your neighbors, it sounds like,
neighbors.
all of the place.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, as someone who's grown up with dogs and pets and all kinds of animals, what's special about a dog? What would be special about a dog?
Everything. Everything. I mean, they give so much love, they're unconditional love. They're such good companions. They make you think of something other than yourself. And they make you smile and laugh, and they just bring joy and love to the world.
Okay.
You know, they
Okay.
really do. They're just,
So can all
That's
dogs
great.
be trained
Yes.
to do this? All dogs can be trained to do
Yeah.
this?
But it takes constant training. It can't be do it today and forget the rest of the day. And
Okay.
you have to. Now I was lucky because Diana and Paul, her husband, lived next door.
Okay.
So when Molly was a puppy, we trained her to sit and stay and come. They do the same thing in the same way, and that's I think why she's so good.
the same
So
commands.
that's one of the important things then. Everybody has to agree to what the dog or
Yes.
any pet
It's like a
imagine.
kid.
Yes.
It's like a kid.
Yes.
But everybody has to agree on it. Consistency.
Absolutely, right.
Okay.
It's very
Yeah,
important.
they can't get on the furniture if you decide in either house. They can't get on the furniture. Yeah, they go outside to piddle. I mean, yeah.
But Ruby has her chair she gets to get on, the black lab. She has a
Black
special
lab.
chair to get away from the other
She's a
two.
spoiled one. She's
Yes.
adorable, but she's really
Yes.
spoiled.
But they're, she used to do all sorts of tricks when she was younger.
Now, is Molly a therapy dog? Is she
No.
a therapy dog?
She has her canine good citizen.
Okay, what are the differences? I don't know if we all know
You
that.
start with a canine good citizen, which is the basic. You
Okay.
need that first. Basically, you can sit, you can greet someone properly, you can basic commands, and then after that, they do therapy dogs.
Okay.
But never really had a need to do that with her, and been too busy in life to bring her places. So
sure.
when Mom and Dad went into assisted living, I got her canine good citizen just to say, hey, she had it. The other two already had it, and they don't have to have a therapy thing to go in there. If you go to somewhere like Children's Hospital, or
Right.
they're very rigid and very strict with their dogs of what they can do and what they can't do, and understandably.
How long is the program for training a dog to be a canine?
The canine good citizen, it's just a lot of work at home. Like, she
Okay.
didn't need any work when I had it done. I just literally went and had her take the test.
Okay.
Because she's easy. But we brought our lab through it, and it's like an 8-week course. It's pretty simple, and there's trainers out there that are certified in it. That you can do.
So did she get an A?
Yes,
An A plus?
she did. She
Of
got an A
course,
plus.
Of course.
She was very easy. It's like she actually showed the other dogs what to do, and our shepherd already had it. He's and I mean, different dogs are, some are smarter than others, just like people. Really, they're, but it's what you do with them,
Right.
and how much you train them, and how much you teach them, and how consistent you are.
In general, is this particular breed, an easy dog to train, or smarter than other
They're a
breeds,
smart
perhaps?
breed, and they're just a loving breed that it's really easy to train with food. My shepherd was not food motivated.
Oh,
He was
okay.
praise motivated. But these are easy with food. Labs will do anything for food, anything. They're just happy, and they are very smart. breed.
Okay. And I noticed is that a bell she's got on her, or a bow?
She just has her tags, her dog license, and
But
her
I thought
rabies.
something pretty colorful.
Oh, the
though.
bow, yes. I had her bathed today for being on TV, and the groomer.
Oh,
put-
look at that.
and
The groomer
gorgeous, and
put
she
the
keeps
bow
laying
on
on it.
her.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful
There you
bow
go.
on it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
Must show that
I know.
bow.
Show off your bow.
There you
Yes.
go.
There you
All
go.
right.
And we dress her up for Halloween and all sorts of stuff. And she's in parades at Marlin Place.
Oh, really?
And, yes, she was a butterfly.
Oh, yeah, she was. They have a dog
she's been a
parade. It's
clown.
so
Dog
cute.
parade?
Dog parade. Everybody
Yes.
brings their dogs.
She was a pumpkin one year for Halloween when the kids
They
were
get a
younger.
cup for the prize. And
And
cute.
people just
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah.
Other people brought their dogs and dressed them up, and
So so Molly never had to be trained to put her paw on someone who's feeling a little sad. She knew that instinctively.
she does her nose. Mama doesn't let her
nose?
paw anybody.
I don't let
Okay.
her paw.
Okay, but
'cause
you
little
mentioned
kids.
earlier that she would put her nose
Yeah.
on somebody or to let them know she likes them?
She would
just
do
her,
that.
yeah.
She would come and put her nose on your leg,
Yeah.
yes. she
And you
would.
can train dogs to do that. I mean, and we would, you know, if you have something in your hand, Molly here, you know, she'll do it.
Okay.
But
okay.
she tunes into people's emotions, as
Yes.
most dogs do,
Right.
more than people
Right.
realize.
Right.
They tune in when you're happy or sad, and she'll go up to people that are particularly, you know, kind of just sitting there. She'll go up like, "Hi, what's wrong?"
Oh,
Yeah, they really
Okay.
tune in. She
Yeah.
really tunes in.
She
so
does.
she'd be a good hospice dog,
Yeah,
wouldn't she?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. She's really tuned in.
She would be.
Yeah.
She's super.
Let me guess, you love her, right? I mean, really?
It's her world.
Yeah, yeah.
And so do the people, all the people at Maryland Place.
Yeah.
I mean, she just, it's like when we came in here to the studio, all the staff, all of a sudden,
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh, we're getting nothing done because there's a dog
There's a
here.
dog here,
And
that's
everybody
right.
smiled and
That's right.
everybody was happy.
That's right.
And the same thing happens when we go into Maryland Place.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody is just, oh,
You just smile. You just
Yeah.
do. You just smile.
yeah.
So, what hints might you have for some senior citizen who might think about getting a dog? Do you have any hints for someone?
Well, if it's a puppy, they'd have a hard time because you have to be very active
Okay.
to have a puppy.
Okay.
You might get an older one.
An older dog,
Yeah.
probably.
Somebody had moved into a place where they couldn't take their dog or something.
Uh-huh.
That might work out. It
okay.
does work out for some people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but a puppy would
for
make
the
it
little
difficult.
puppy, oh yeah,
Okay.
they're a lot of work. Yeah. Yeah.
There might be an expense too for some seniors. It might be an expense
Yes.
getting food and
Yeah.
assorted whatever's games, toys.
Yeah. If you went, if you went
Everything.
to buy one,
Yeah.
they're very expensive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just buying a dog
purebred.
costs money, and
Oh.
veterinary care costs money, and
Okay.
and
Yeah.
flea and tick, you know, just there's a lot of ticks out there, you know, flea and ticks, you know, there's a lot,
Right, right.
you know, a lot involved.
But at
Heartworm.
some of the animal hospitals, are there dogs that can't go back to their former owners, or maybe might want to find a home?
I'm
Or
sure.
MSP? Is
Yeah.
there an MSP?
MSPCA is great,
Yeah.
Salem Animal
Yeah.
Rescue, there's a lot of rescues.
Okay.
Can list a whole bunch in the area, there's lots. And there are animal hospitals, we get things that, you know, animals that people can't keep anymore, or the owner dies, can you help us find a home?
Yeah.
And birds, you know, even birds they're a great comfort for some people, you know, they're easy.
You mean
to-
like parakeets or
Yeah.
canaries?
I
or
just had
something?
somebody
Yeah.
who I found a home for an African gray
Oh,
parrot.
wow.
So we do have connections with people that, you know,
Okay.
a cat that's 9 years old, the lady wanted to find a home for, can't keep it anymore for various reasons.
Like your mother-in-law, she'd take it.
Well, I'm basically a cat person too, a cat and dog person. So my heart just said, "Oh God, there's someone."
I mean, we've gotten animals in people's wills, you know, and
Really?
found them homes, so.
Oh, that's right. What happens
Yeah,
when someone
right.
passes away?
And sometimes they truly don't have a place for them to go.
Yeah.
And so there are older animals out there, and the MSPCA is a huge, but someone's like, I don't know, will you help?
Yeah.
And, you know, promise, you know,
Okay.
like, can you try
Because they
to
bring so
find
much
places?
pleasure.
Yeah.
Do you
They
match
do.
them up? So there must be a matching up process, maybe, if you're going to do something like that. Like a calm dog, you wouldn't give to someone who's maybe hyperactive or.
Right, and
You
there's a
know?
lot of good trainers out there, and the MSPCA is a wonderful resource
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
But sometimes we know clients that are looking for something and something, so we
Yeah.
have these, you know, but we try not to get into that, but we do.
But you do.
We
If
do
you
try
ha-
to help people.
Yeah, if things
Yeah.
happen. Life happens. Life
Right.
happens,
Right.
you know? But I'm so glad that you found it, that you're at Maryland and you love it there. And Molly's able to visit there and give so much pleasure to so
much
many
love.
people.
It's wonderful.
Right, yeah, yeah. Is there anything at all that you're unhappy with where Molly's concerned? Even one little thing?
She's too old. I wish she were young.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, no.
But you've had wonderful dogs your whole life. We had
Right.
Chumley, who was amazing,
Yeah.
and we've had
Yeah.
all sorts of I've had
Great
mutts
Danes.
and Great Danes, and
English pointers, dachshunds for 18 and a half years.
Your dachshund lived to be 18 and a
18 and a
half
half.
years? What is a dog's life about?
it varies with breeds.
Okay.
You know,
People
they have
people have their own ideas.
little dogs usually do live longer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Great Danes, you're lucky to eat 10 or 12. Labs, 14, 15.
Okay.
It's a good life.
Okay.
You know, we see a lot of that. Goldens.
But
So-
Betty, you said something like people have their own ideas about how long dogs should live?
Yeah, some people say it's 7 years for every so
No,
many.
for how old you are.
Oh,
yeah,
they
there are all
are.
sorts of different charts.
Oh, I've
Everybody
heard
has
that.
their own
I've heard
ideas.
that.
There's
Yeah.
a couple of different charts on it. so
Everybody
You don't
has-
believe that,
how do
though?
you-
Who knows?
Well, you're an expert.
Maybe
You're one of the
they're-
experts.
No way.
No
No
way.
way. My husband, Dr. Lindsay, should be here.
Okay. Well, I'm sure he trusts you to spread the word.
Yeah.
I'm sure he trusts you to spread the word between you and your daughter and Molly. Dogs make good pets,
They sure
No
do.
matter-
Keep people happy.
and they do. They do keep people happy.
They're
You
wonderful.
know?
They're
I like the idea that the visiting piece and going around to different places and visiting and giving comfort to people because there's so much discomfort in the world.
Yeah.
So much of it.
How true.
You know,
Yep.
and it's like if you can bring a pleasure and
Happiness.
wearing a bow, just even without the bow, pleasure. With the bow, it's oh how cute, you know.
But they need therapy dogs and service dogs and just,
Yeah.
you know, blind people
Yeah.
and people with handicaps. It's just a huge comfort.
Well, I see some of the markets. You're obviously if you need a dog and you're blind or you need a service dog, that's allowable.
Yeah.
But I see these signs all around now. Like some people were not bringing in service dogs to markets. Is that what was
have
happening?
no
Because I
idea.
don't remember ever seeing signs like that before.
I don't know. I haven't seen any
You know?
signs.
I haven't either.
Okay.
We tried to get my blind niece a dog and get her used to a dog, but she never did.
Yeah.
But it would have been wonderful.
It would have
'cause
been for
her
her.
friend who was also blind had a seeing eye dog, and it was wonderful.
It was a big help.
Yeah, we get them that come in, blind people that come in the office and they just love their dogs.
With their
It's just-
dogs.
It's just great.
Yeah.
Just smile away.
Okay. What about senior? Well, I'm just thinking about some seniors maybe getting not being able to take care of the dogs anymore. Their pet. That must be heart-rending when
It
they
is.
can't do that.
We have
It's going
them
to be
at
so
Maryland.
hard.
Yes.
It's going to be so hard.
So hard.
You know, then to let them know that there's a good home for that pet to go to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's so hard.
Yeah, some people had to give up their dogs, and some people can't get a dog
Right.
again. But you know, small dogs are a lot easier to take care of than
Right.
bigger dogs, because you don't want to fall or trip or get hurt.
Right. And so many apartment complexes don't want pets, or they only want a small pet under, what, 10 or 12 pounds,
Right.
something like that.
But it's still love, and it's
It's
still,
still love, that's right.
you know,
That's right.
it's still
You
that
know?
comfort
Yeah.
and
The,
unconditional love.
I think of it as friends with benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
cut back.
friends with benefits.
How true.
You know, really, truly. And when you've had a dog from when you were younger, when you got him, so you had him as a pup, okay? So that's different. So if someone's elder thinking about getting a pet, that's very different. You would get an older one. But if you were younger, maybe you would start with the puppy,
With the puppy.
maybe?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah.
And cats are easier.
Yeah, and some of the people at Marlin House have cats.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
allowed there too.
Yeah,
They
good.
curl up in your lap.
Oh, my last cat was a lap cat. It was a lap cat. No
Yeah.
matter where we were, would come, and it was my cat because wouldn't go to anyone else's lap, my lap. But you know the joke with cats sometimes is they let you live in the house.
Yes.
Where-
Yes.
you know? That's different from a dog.
True.
That's different.
True.
And not all cats are as loving. Not all cats are as loving.
She
you
had
know?
3 cats at one time.
And they used to sit on people that didn't really like cats. They'd sit on their lap. It's like, why does your cat like me? Because you're warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, you must
that
be warm and
funny?
fuzzy.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh, you know. But it is, it's all very different. They have personalities, like we do.
Yes.
Definitely.
Right?
They all do.
Definitely.
So what would be some of the signs if Molly was a little bit upset about something? Would she give you a sign that she was upset
She'd
about
whine
something?
at me.
She would whine, so she would whine.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'd let me know.
If
Now-
she wanted to go out, you mean she might whine?
Or if she wanted to come over and Bruno was telling her no,
Yeah.
she'd,
She might.
Mom,
Really?
come save me. So I'd
Okay,
tell him to
okay.
lay down and let her come.
And the tail wagging always means love and happy, right?
Well, they wag differently. I mean,
They
there
wag
is,
differently.
True.
there's different, just because
There's
you have a
different wagging.
dog that's wagging its tail doesn't mean it's friendly.
Okay, so our audience needs
So,
to understand
yeah,
that one.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so there's different,
Okay, so a little
and it's
bit
the
about...
ears and the facial expression and the
Yeah, yeah,
eyes,
yeah.
so there's more than just a wagging tail. I mean, a little wagging tail like that, they're happy,
Yeah.
but sometimes the tail does this. And that's, goes around
Yeah.
and it's not, and you get, usually ears go back or.
The ears
even
going
little
back,
things.
yes, I've seen
It's-
that.
There's
Yeah.
a difference.
Yeah, okay.
That's not a happy wag.
Okay.
So you have to you learn to read.
You have to know the wag.
Yes, because they talk to you, but it's in a different language.
Right,
and,
right. Oh my
Doing it my
gosh.
whole life, you learn.
Gosh, okay. So if the ears go back and they're wagging, chances are they're upset about something.
But everyone is different.
But still,
It's
so it's
you.
individualized.
You gotta
It's
learn
individualized.
Yeah, you just learn
the
your own.
language.
Definitely.
And that's why trainers come in, the trainers.
Yeah.
We have a little tiny dog at Marlin Place, and it's cute. It's got its tail wag, but if you put your hand in it, it'll bite you.
And the tail is wagging.
Oh my gosh, but he looks friendly though. He looks
Oh, yeah.
friendly and the
Oh,
ears aren't back.
And what
the eyes
could this
aren't
little
so
tiny
grimace.
thing do? It could bite you.
Okay. So he's teasing. He's saying, oh, let's play a game with this person.
Absolutely.
They'll think I'm friendly, and then I'll whack
And he
him.
barks and tries to eat my shepherd. And it's like, really? You really don't want to mess with him.
No, you really don't. One bite and you'll be gone.
We're going to be winding down very, very shortly, and I just want to know, is there any one message you want to make sure our audience gets from your experiences? Any one last thing you would like to say?
Could you think of anything, Diane?
Get
We
a dog.
covered? Get a
Get
dog.
a cat. Get a pet.
Okay.
It'll
Here.
change your life.
It'll change your life. Yes, it
Okay.
will.
So get a dog, or a cat,
It
Or a
changes your life.
cat.
or a cat
Or
even.
have someone bring one in to visit,
Yeah, or
Mm.
or if you can't have it, have someone visit with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, but not a snake.
No,
Not a snake.
no, that's where I.
We do
That's where
treat
you draw the
snakes.
line.
I love
Right.
snakes.
Okay, but you did have a raccoon at one
I
time.
did have a raccoon, and
was
it was a
acceptable.
baby when we got it, and she was the
I
only
raised
one
it.
after a
You
while.
raised it.
Yeah,
could
you raised it and
touch.
turned it. It went wild, had babies. It was cool.
Rocky, yeah, it did.
Well,
But-
I'm so glad you both came to, both, listen to me, oh my God.
don't
I'm
forget
so glad the three of
sleeping
you came
time.
to visit today.
Yeah.
And
And she's not always this mellow. She's just
Well,
behaving well.
she's delayed. Well, I would have loved to see her jump once anyway, but I don't know if the cameraman would like that. But I'm so glad you came today, and
Well, thank you
so
for
much for
having us.
sharing your experiences.
Thank you.
And the love you have for pets, and how important pets are to our seniors.
Oh, definitely.
Okay? So who owns who? Do you own the dog, Molly, or does Molly own you?
Molly owns me.
Okay. Thank you
I love you
again,
too.
and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Okay, and until the next time, we don't know what we're going to have the next time, but this one was certainly a joy. Certainly a joy. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay.
For the Young at Heart is sponsored by Duville Life and Wellness Community, a commitment to care, a legacy of compassion. This is Duville.